My name is Calster, and I'm here to present the paper entitled Automated Analytics, the Organizational Impact of Analytics as a Service. My colleagues Yasmin and Maria are also here. They're sitting over there. So we will together answer any questions you have about the poster, which is on the right side. Don't forget to visit us after the presentations. So we'll jump right in. The concept of analytics as a service has actually already been mentioned today, or machine learning as a service. So this is basically a group of web-based tools, APIs, that are designed to provide easy access to analytics techniques by means of a web-based portal. So this actually means there are lots of tools emerging now, ranging from everything that just offers cloud computing resources, cloud storage, to tools that offer an easy-to-use user interface that anyone can do analytics, basically. And the second group is actually the one that we want to be focusing on in this paper. So we define analytics as a service as a cloud-based service that completely automates the process of analytics, that is for both inexperienced and expert users, and so you can generate new insights from whatever the data you have available. Now, our research questions mainly focus on the users of these tools. So because they're both focused on inexperienced and expert users, we basically want to compare these two groups. So if you have novice users, are there still some user characteristics that lead to better results than for a completely inexperienced user when using these tools? And we also check this for the type of task and the user task approach. So why is this relevant for an organization? Well, if you're in a small company and you don't have the resources to hire a data scientist, for example, or there's no data scientists available in your area, then you might want some in-house employee to take on some small analytics tasks. And so we basically want to give recommendations as to if you have a more inexperienced user in analytics, which user characteristics still lead to better results. But of course, we don't want to forget the data scientists. And we do check if there's still a significant difference in the performance between an expert and a novice user. So how do we do this? We basically set up an experiment with both novice and expert users. So in our case, the novice users are students from our university. And the experts are data scientists that have 1 year or more working experience in analytics. So we designed this experiment with the full factorial design because we don't only want to know what the influence is of the expertise level, but we also want to know what the influence on the performance is for different types of tasks. So we have churn prediction and customer segmentation as examples of supervised and unsupervised tasks. And we also want to check the influence of data cleanliness, so if you have a clean or an unclean data set. In this paper, we mainly focus on the first factor, so the novices and the experts. So what we did is we gave them Microsoft Azure. We also gave them documentation and so on. But we only used one tool because we want to avoid a benchmarking between tools, of course. And then we checked their performance on the task, either in AUC for churn, and we have a similarity measure for the segmentation task because we had a data set where the labels for the clusters were available, so we could check how similar they were. Now, I won't give away all of our results, but to analyze the novice users, we had a decision tree, we have a clustering, we have a linear regression to see which user characteristics really influence the performance positively. And we found out that actually, if a novice user has a good background in statistics, has a general interest in analytics, of course, and has a higher education and just more practical experience, they do perform better than other novice users. On top of that, we also found out that the supervised task, so the churn prediction task, was a little bit more easier to perform than the unsupervised one. And of course, if you provide some education in the tool that you're using and just data analytics in general. So give them a very clear guideline, such as the KDD process. They also perform a lot better. But lastly, and most importantly, experience in analytics is a very important driver in performance. So if you do have a data scientist available, this will always lead to better results because experts will always outperform a novice. So thank you for listening. That's all I have to say. Don't forget to visit us at our poster in the back. Thank you.